Welcome to the most incredible journey you take every single day, often without a second thought. We're diving deep inside the human body to explore the power and precision of your digestive system. This entire process follows a specific path, a 9-meter-long tube called the alimentary canal. Our journey begins where it all starts, the mouth. Let's take a closer look. Digestion doesn't start when you eat. It starts when you think about eating. The sight and smell of food trigger your brain to tell the salivary glands to get to work, preparing for the first bite. This is mechanical digestion. Your teeth act like powerful grinders, breaking down large pieces of food into a soft, manageable pulp. This massively increases the surface area for the next stage. At the same time, chemical digestion begins. Saliva floods the food, not just to moisten it, but because it contains an enzyme called amylase, which immediately starts breaking down complex carbohydrates. Once you're ready to swallow, a complex reflex takes over. The epiglottis, a brilliant little flap, folds down to protect your airway, ensuring food travels down the correct pipe. The esophagus. Food doesn't just fall down into your stomach. The esophagus uses powerful, coordinated muscle contractions called peristalsis to actively push the food downward, like a wave guiding it to its destination. At the end of the esophagus, a muscular valve opens, allowing the food to drop into the stomach. This J-shaped organ is a muscular marvel, ready for the next phase of intense digestion. The stomach's 3 powerful muscle layers begin to contract and churn. This vigorous mixing action physically pummels the food, ensuring it's thoroughly combined with the stomach's potent digestive juices. These juices are a formidable mix of hydrochloric acid and enzymes like pepsin. The acid kills harmful bacteria, while the enzymes begin the serious work of breaking down proteins into smaller pieces. After several hours of churning and chemical breakdown, the food is now a semi-liquid paste called chyme. A gatekeeper muscle, the pyloric sphincter, allows it to pass into the small intestine in small, controlled spurts. Just as the chyme enters the small intestine, it gets help from some crucial friends. The pancreas, a gland behind the stomach, releases a cocktail of powerful enzymes to tackle all types of nutrients. Above it all sits the body's largest internal organ, the liver, a true metabolic powerhouse. One of its hundreds of jobs is to produce bile, a substance essential for digesting fats. The bile produced by the liver is stored and concentrated in the gallbladder. When fat is detected in the small intestine, the gallbladder contracts, sending this potent green liquid to help out. In the first part of the small intestine, the duodenum, it all comes together. The acidic chyme is neutralized, and it's mixed with the enzymes from the pancreas and the bile from the gallbladder. This is where the most intense chemical digestion happens. Bile acts like a detergent, breaking up large fat globules into tiny droplets, while the pancreatic enzymes dismantle proteins, fats, and carbs. Our journey continues through the longest section of the digestive tract. The small intestine is over 6 meters long, its immense length providing maximum time and surface area for the next crucial step. But the surface area is even greater than it appears. The inner walls are not smooth. They are covered in millions of microscopic finger-like folds called villi, creating an enormous absorption surface. This is the ultimate goal of digestion. Here, on the surface of the villi, tiny, fully digested nutrient molecules are absorbed, passing through the intestinal wall and directly into the bloodstream. Now, in the bloodstream, these nutrients, glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, are whisked away. They are transported to every single cell in your body to be used for energy, growth, and repair. What's left of the food, mostly indigestible fiber, water, and dead cells, moves on. It passes through a valve into the large intestine, the final major stage of our journey. The primary role of the large intestine is not digestion, but absorption. Its main job is to reclaim water from the indigestible waste, preventing dehydration and compacting the material. The large intestine is also home to trillions of beneficial bacteria, known as the gut microbiome. This complex ecosystem helps break down tough fibers and even produces essential vitamins for us. As the waste material travels through the colon and as more water is absorbed, it's gradually formed and compacted into what we know as stool, preparing it for its exit from the body. The final section, the rectum, acts as a temporary storage chamber. When it fills with stool, it sends a signal to the brain, letting us know that it's time for the final step of the process. Through the final act of elimination, the body expels the waste products, marking the end of a long and complex journey. What started as a meal has now been fully processed. From a single bite to trillions of cells being powered, the digestive system is a masterpiece of mechanical and chemical engineering. It is the foundation of your health and energy, every single day.